come chop rock. Girl, come chop rock. Alright, we're jamming in the name of the Lord. We're jamming.
Right. So we're back. We're jamming. It's convenient that like my music is not ready or anything. It's Jack, you're writing this stuff for me. So we're on to the reggae now. So everybody feeling alright? You feeling alright? No problem, man. Alright. No problem. So recently, my wife and I went to Jamaica, and you have two trains of thought when you go to Jamaica. One, relaxation every day on the beach. Or you can have a lot of what the F moments. Now, if you've seen the news lately, or Facebook news, or whatever social media, a lot of people are scared to go on planes nowadays, right? Because people are going to beat you and drag you off the plane. So I told my wife, if anything should happen, record everything. You're a witness. I'm in an interracial marriage, so she's my get out of jail free card. So, I mean, we're going to Jamaica. You're not expecting anything. Everybody's going to jam out. You're not expecting anything crazy to happen. So as we touch down in the Jamaican airport, we touch down, and there's this family that's like 2 seats in front of us. It's a guy, a girl, and their little kid. And a French couple, French family, and the whole trip, I'm seeing the stewardess come by with little vodka bottles, like 4 at a time. And I'm looking at her like, what the F's going on here, like something bad's gonna happen. So as we touch down, I don't know what's going on. The kid is talking, the wife is arguing with the husband, and I mean, we're just touching down. The wheels just touched, and I'm thanking God that the plane landed safely and everything, and all you hear is, and pardon my French, but so if you don't speak French loosely, that translates to, I guess, like, shut your mouth, you stupid biatch, or something like that. So I'm like, what the F? Like, what's gonna go on here? I'm like, my phone is dead, oh my God, I can't record nothing. So, Jamaican authorities come onto the plane, and I'm like, this is bizarro. Like, okay, this is a white guy that's about to get dragged off by black people? Like, what's going on here? Like, nobody's gonna believe this happened. Like, I need to record this. Nobody's gonna believe this. So they're talking to him, and I mean, it's as you would expect. So what's the problem? There's no problem here, man. Why are you yelling at the woman? Everybody's here to jam out. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to come with us. And he's like, look, please, I'm sorry. I lose my head, man. She won't shut up. No problem here, man. So they escort him off the plane, and we're all freaking out. We're like, they're gonna kill this guy in Jamaica. So we all get off the plane, and we see him talking to the airport security, and I swear to God, they're smoking a spliff again. So I'm like, this is what goes on in Jamaica? I'm like, what the F? This is the last we see of this French couple. Now, if you've ever been, I mean, a lot of people been to Jamaica here before, I can't imagine, right? So, as you know, in JA, you can buy weed pretty much anywhere. It was my second time going, and I didn't really realize this, but we were just a couple going this time, and it was more in my face this time. So, as we get out of the airport and we go to the bus, all the guys are like, what's up, what's going on, brethren, And I'm walking past the guy, and he's like, yeah, what's up? And I swear, it was like a ghost. This is the guy. I'm walking past him, and all you hear is, you need weed smoke? I'm like, was he just talking to me? Yeah, you need weed smoke? How much are you selling this for? hold on, I'll be right back. He disappears. And he comes back with a little wrapped up package. I'm like, this is all you need right here, boss. I'm like, how much for this? 60. I'm like, maybe next time. I'll talk to you later, Brendan. Go to the hotel. First day on the beach, we see the entertainer. Or not the entertainer, but you know the guys that take care of all the paddle boats and all that stuff. And he's like, Brendan, what's going on, man? Where you from? Canada? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you want to go parasailing? We take you up in the air. Or I have something that can make you higher. I look at my wife, I'm like, what the F? Did you just say that? I'm like, no, I think I'm alright, Brendan. I'm afraid of heights. Fast forward, there's a piano bar on the resort. And we've been there a couple times over the course of the week. And one night we walk in and I'm like, I see a guy. I'm like, I know this guy's local for sure. You know, he's got the red eyes. And you can tell by the clothes, he's not from around there, you know. And he looks at me. He doesn't even say anything. His eyes just open up really wide and he just goes, I look at my wife, did he just do what I think he did? So I look at him again, he does the same thing again. I'm like, so basically you can buy weed anywhere from anyone and they will find you in Jamaica. Now, fast forward to the beach now. We're chilling on the beach. And I mean, you know, everybody knows who Bob Marley is, right? Everybody knows Bob. And if you go to Jamaica, like, anyways, let me get into this story. So we're on the beach, and I'm in the water. My wife comes up to me, she's like, come here now. What's going on? No, come, you have to hear this. So there's a couple of people sitting next to us on the beach. And the conversation is going like this. Now, again, I'm in an interracial relationship. I have no prejudices. I grew up in a multicultural environment, you know, but I know who I am. I know where I'm from, and I assume, which is kind of bad, but if you go to Jamaica, you understand the culture a little bit. Now, this is the conversation we hear. Bob, what's reggae? And he's like, what do you mean, what's reggae? It's a dance. And we're looking at each other. I'm getting vexed. So, and vex means angry to anybody who doesn't understand that. So they're in a conversation discussing what reggae is. So one thinks it's a dance, the other one thinks it's a food. One thinks it's a hairstyle. And I'm losing it. I'm starting to lose it. I'm like, wait a second. You're older people. You know who Bob Marley is. You know. You're older people. I'm saying this in my head. My anger is growing because I'm like, this is like the most ignorant conversation you could ever hear in Jamaica going on at the time. So I'm like, do I explain it to them? I'm like, I feel wrong explaining it to them. So what else could I say? But this is set up. And that was pretty much the end of our journey. That's my time, guys.